The city of Karachi never really sleeps. Its mornings begin with the honking of buses, the cries of vendors, and the rush of people chasing dreams, or simply trying to survive another day. Among them was Ali, a 22-year-old college student with big dreams, but a wandering mind. Ali wanted to be successful, though even he wasn't sure what that meant. One day he wanted to start a business, the next he wanted to be a YouTuber, then a motivational speaker, and sometimes, he just wanted to sleep. His friends often teased him, "Bhai, too hard cheese try karta hai, but kuch finish nahi karta." Ali would laugh it off, but deep inside, he knew they were right. He was full of ideas but empty of focus. Every morning, Ali would wake up determined to start fresh. He'd make a long to-do list: study, gym, side hustle, new project, only to end the day scrolling endlessly through social media. He wasn't lazy. He was distracted. And distraction was slowly killing his confidence. One afternoon, after failing another exam and arguing with his father, Ali walked out of the house frustrated. He wandered aimlessly through the streets until he found himself near an old park. There, under the shade of a neem tree, sat an old man carving something out of wood. Ali stopped to watch. The man's hands were steady, his movements slow but precise. "What are you making, Baba?" Ali asked. Without looking up, the man smiled. "A bird." Ali squinted, it looked like just a rough block of wood. He shrugged, "Doesn't look like one yet." The old man chuckled softly. "Not yet. But it will, when I give it my full attention." Something about that line made Ali sit down beside him. For the next 10 minutes, the old man kept carving. He didn't look around, didn't talk, didn't even blink much, every motion was deliberate. Finally, he paused, blew away the sawdust, and in his hands was a beautiful wooden sparrow. Ali was speechless. "That's amazing. How did you do that?" The old man smiled again. "Son, I didn't make this bird. It was already inside the wood. I just removed what didn't belong there." Ali frowned slightly. "Removed what didn't belong?" The man looked him in the eye. "When you stop giving your energy to everything that distracts you, what's meant to shine inside you finally appears. That's the power of focus." Ali sat there in silence, the words echoing in his mind. That night, he couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about the wooden bird, about how the old man had worked with such peace and purpose, how he didn't rush or get distracted. The next morning, Ali woke up before dawn. For the first time, he didn't pick up his phone. He made one goal for the day. Just study for 3 hours, no distractions. It wasn't easy. His phone buzzed, his mind wandered, but he forced himself to stay. After 3 hours, he realized something: he'd learned more in that one morning than he had in an entire week. It was a small victory, but it felt like magic. Days turned into weeks. Ali began applying the carving principle to everything he did. He cut out unnecessary noise, stopped multitasking, stopped overthinking, stopped chasing too many things at once. He studied with focus. He worked out with focus. He even rested with focus. Slowly, everything started changing, not just his grades, but his confidence. Months later, at his college convocation, Ali stood on stage as one of the top students. His parents' eyes shone with pride. In his speech, he said, "I used to think success was about doing more. But it's about doing less, with more focus. The day I stopped carving everything at once, I finally found the bird hidden inside me." The audience applauded, but for Ali, the real applause was from within. Years later, he visited that same park again, but the old man was gone. Only the neem tree remained, standing tall, quiet, and wise. Ali smiled and whispered, "Thank you, Baba. You taught me how to carve my life." He took out a small wooden sparrow from his pocket, one he had carved himself, and placed it beneath the tree. Then he walked away, head high, mind clear, heart focused.